Hello Pisces, welcome to my channel, Mary Mystic Tarot. I hope that you are all doing well and feeling well. Welcome back for another love reading for August 2025. So keep in mind, it's a general reading. It may not resonate with everyone. Thank you for watching, sharing, and subscribing. Okay, let's go. The first thing that we see obviously is this Ace of Pentacles smack dab in the middle of the reading. This makes me feel like it could be, and it's not always financial gain, but it could be, especially with this Nine of Pentacles here too, saying that you guys feel good about your finances and you're just feel safe with your finances and things like that. But I want to say something too. I feel like that there's something going on here that you guys are going to be feeling more happy, more healthy, more safe, more secure, and things like that. So for some of you all, you guys may be looking at moving somewhere different or going somewhere different, getting a different job, living in a different area or location, or things like that. Because look at it this way, I see this celebration, I see the Ace of Pentacles, and then I see the Five of Pentacles. And sometimes this makes me feel like you guys may be wanting to do something, but you're afraid that financially you might not be able to afford it, or your finances are depleting, possibly. Maybe your savings account is looking a little skeptical, and you guys are putting yourself in a little bit of a timeout or a little bit of a pause situation with this Hangman. Because sometimes you guys, if you guys just wait a minute and let things just happen naturally, that's when you guys will be able to grab onto something that's important to you. So I have a feeling that for some of you guys, maybe you have something in your mind that you're wanting to do, whether it be get that new job, move to a different location, open that new business, things like that. Put your kids in school or college, or, and you're kind of in the middle of your safety, your security, your health, your wealth, your happiness in general here. But for some reason, it's kind of stressing you out for one reason or another, and it's wearing you plumb out. And it seems like every time you turn around, you may have challenges or obstacles, and you have to continue to defend yourself or defend your home or defend your job, defend your family. And you're kind of getting sick and tired of it, to be honest with you. Excuse me, sorry. And that's what's wearing you plumb out right here, you all. You guys are exhausted, and you're mentally exhausted. You could be physically exhausted. And it could be just because of all of this defensive acts that you've got to continuously do. And it just gets old after a while, for heaven's sakes. Now, I do believe that there may be something that's coming in for you all that could be helping you guys move on to the next stage, to the next level, I want to say. I have this woman holding a coin and this man holding a heart. I almost feel like, for some of you guys anyway, this could be family members. I don't know why I'm feeling that way, but I feel that way pretty strong. It could be like a mother, father figure, grandparents, godparents. It could be someone in your church. It could be relatives, aunts, uncles, cousins, brothers, sisters. It could be just different people, but I almost feel like for some reason they're willing to give you some sort of finances because they love you. Now, I have a strong feeling that if you guys are wanting to do something completely different and you're a little bit skeptical about your finances, I have a feeling you may be getting some sort of help here. And I think that's going to be a blessing to no extent, to be honest with you. I am going to take a few cards here, and I just want to say this, okay? If you guys find yourself that you're just wanting some sort of a change, possibly because maybe you're bored with something, or maybe your safety is in jeopardy, maybe your family's safety is in jeopardy. If you guys feel like that there's something that you guys are needing to do at this time, start planning on it, start strategizing it, start thinking about it, and start preparing for it. But also give some time for things to start falling into place, okay? Because sometimes, okay, let me give you an example. let's say you're wanting to rent an apartment in a certain part of town or in a certain city or in a certain state, and there's nothing available that you can afford. But if you'll give it just a week or so, maybe two, you'll start realizing that here comes these apartments, right? A lot of times the apartments come available when people move out, so you have to, continue to stay on it. So I just feel like that might be something that you guys may be thinking about, moving somewhere different. And maybe it's not an apartment at all. Maybe it's a home that you're trying to buy, or maybe it's a new job that you're trying to get in a better location, or that pays more money possibly. So either way it goes, I just feel like the safety and security and happiness in general is your biggest thoughts at this time. And for some reason it's starting to wear on you. You may go to bed thinking about it. What should I do? How should I handle this? And it's starting to worry you to where you're not getting enough sleep. And then eventually you just plumb wore out right here, you guys. So you guys are going to have to try to, and it's easy for me to say, I know, but try your hardest to get extra sleep, extra rest, even on your days off, or take a nap, in the evening, or whatever it may be, because this can wear on you and wear you thin, basically. Let's take some clarifying real quick. I'm going to take one start with the Seven of Wands, okay? Two of Swords. Well, that kind of just tells me what I just said. It's almost like you're going to have options, but you're kind of torn between the options. Maybe if you've been at your job for a long time, you'd rather stay at your job so you can get retirement, things like that. But for some reason you want to move to a different location or a different place or whatever it may be, and then you're kind of torn. Maybe this is you guys wanting to move to a different location in general, and you're kind of torn because this is where you grew up, and this is, so you have some kind of a crossroads here. You have a situation to where you really want to do something, but you're really kind of teeter-tottering back and forth because of something that may be happening in your life. But here in a minute, I think it's going to be clear on which direction you may need to go, okay? So hang in there for a second. Let's take one more. The Moon card. Hold on. Are you guys aware of how intuitive that you guys are? I'm not sure if you guys even know this or not, but they say that the water signs are the most intuitive signs out there. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. They also say that Pisces is number one that has the most intuition. So I just want to say, if you guys are feeling like, if your intuition and your gut and your instincts are telling you certain things that you may need to change or consider moving, or whatever this is that you guys are considering doing, then you might want to consider it, okay? Because your instincts and your intuition and your gut feeling don't steer you wrong. That's how we've lived for as long as we have, and that's how we, so how maybe I shouldn't do that. That just gives me a bad feeling, that kind of thing. So please listen to your intuition. It's very important. It really is. Now, on the flip side of this Moon card, I just want to say this. Sometimes some things may be hidden from you that you may not know about. It may be something small, and it may be something large. It may be something regarding your work or about what you're defending over here, your family. Could be come out in the news. It could be come out that you hear something that you didn't know before, and it's because something has been hidden from you, or they haven't told you the whole truth about something. Could be about your job. But all of a sudden, when you hear these things, it kind of changes your mind about the way you think or the way you see things, or maybe that's where the safety and security comes in too. So every once in a while, when you do hear this information or this news or this the rest of the story kind of situation, then it kind of jolts you a little bit because you didn't know that. So every once in a while when I get the moon card, I feel like that there may be some kind of information coming out that you guys are going to be like, holy cow, I had no idea. So whether this is about your home life, whether this is about your job, whether this is about where you live or your location or your city, your state, your country, whatever this may be, might change your mind about certain things in your own life to where you guys feel like you have to move forward in different ways. So don't be surprised if you hear something within the next few weeks maybe that may surprise you, okay? And with that, it may change your mind about certain things and about how you need to handle certain things. Go with your gut, okay? Go with your intuition. Let's take one more. There it is. Oops, I don't want to, sorry. The Fool. Look at that, you all. That just went boom, boom, boom. It just fell right into place. It's about you guys taking a new journey, taking a risk, possibly. Sometimes it's just like, you know, you're taking a leap of faith. I don't know why, and it's not like every single one of you guys can move somewhere different. So but for some reason I just feel like that there's something here that's changing, and you guys are wanting to do something different so you guys can feel safe in your home or at your job or whatever this may be. But this is about you guys taking on a new journey and doing something completely different, and possibly something that maybe you haven't even started thinking about yet, or maybe you are just now starting to think about, and then all of a sudden it kind of happens to where you're like, I think we need to go now, or I need to change this now, or I need to take this different path right now. And I have a feeling you're going to have people that love you over here that's willing to help you in different ways, whether it's helping you with money, helping you with support, helping you do something completely different. I just feel like that you're going to have people behind you helping you at this time. I'm going to stop there, you all. I'm going to take one for that Nine of Swords up there. They're just flipping out now, right? Just flipping out for you. Three of Wands. Your ships are coming in. Hold on, let me look at these. You know, this Cups is your sign. This is a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. But not only that, he can stand for love and support and sometimes romance, but sometimes it's just about emotions and happiness and things like that. So this could be your energy at this time. You guys may be feeling a little bit, hold on, let me think of the right word. Give me a second. Imaginative, a little bit like you're just wanting something different at this time, because things that you're doing right now is just depleting you in different ways, depleting your energy, depleting your finances, or you're worried about your finances. Here's the thing. You have some kind of information coming in for you with this ships coming in. A lot of times I feel like this could be information. Let's say what I was saying earlier, you're trying to find a new apartment, and you start looking, and you finally find an apartment, so you put in your application, and now you're waiting for that answer to come back. So it's almost like that all of a sudden, once that answer comes back and that approval comes back, then your life will change in different ways. You'll be moving to a different location, or you'll be getting that job. Maybe you're putting in a resume and you're waiting on them to accept it, or give you an interview or something. So this can go in a lot of different ways, but I feel like whatever it is that you guys are looking for at this time, if you've applied for it or put in an application or put in your resume or whatever it is, maybe it's a bank loan for a new home or a car or something, you're going to get an answer at this time. So if there is anything that you guys are looking for at this time, you might want to go ahead and apply for it, request it, whatever it is. Because you may be getting an answer, and this could change the way you live, the way you work, the way you may be going somewhere different, moving somewhere different, buying a new car, whatever this is the answer's coming in for you. So I'm going to stop there, and I'm going to take one for this Four of Swords, because I have a feeling you guys are just wearing yourself plumb out on worrying. This one. Judgment. Fresh new beginning, fresh starts, new beginnings. You're going from the light and going from the dark and into the light. It's almost like a resurrection, right? Look at this. You're ready to take on a new journey, even though you might be a little intimidated because you might not be too comfortable with this whole situation, because you're not, it's not nothing that's your expertise. So sometimes when we're not as comfortable with it, we feel like, we're like a young kid again, basically. But you've got this new journey. You've got this safe, secure home or job or family that you just want to take care of. And then you've got this fresh start right here, you all. Honest to goodness, you guys, it's a miracle sometimes how things just fall into place when you look for it, when you request it, when you ask for it, when you pray for it too. It's almost like that things just happen, and sometimes, not always, but sometimes things just kind of fall in your lap at the exact right time, because it's meant to be, you all. This is divine timing. That's what I'm talking about too with this Hangman. Excuse me. Sorry. That's what I'm talking about with this Hangman. Some people get a little anxious and a little uncomfortable and a little bit, it's almost like you have to have a little bit of patience here, and nobody wants to hear that. I'm sorry to even say it, but it's the truth, because things have got to work out at the right time when it's meant to be. So you can't get that apartment until it's available. You can't get that job until it's available. You can't buy that home until they put it up for sale, right? So I know you guys know what I'm talking about, but sometimes when we have to just wait and pause for a minute, it gets very frustrating, very time consuming is how we see it. But it's meant to be that way, you all, because you guys are going to feel very blessed. And it's almost like, it's a blessing that's coming in that sometimes we don't realize until after it happens. And you're like, thank goodness I didn't take that other apartment that was, 30 miles away, because here's the perfect apartment, the perfect price, the perfect area, whatever it is. And you realize that it's divine timing, and that's exactly what it is. I'm going to stop there, and I'm going to take one for this 5 of coins here, okay? Let's take this one. 6 of Cups. It might go hand in hand with what I was saying over here, parents or someone that loves you very much helping you out, maybe financially, maybe helping you out to help you move. They may pay for the move. They may pay for helping you put money down on a home, something to that extent. This is about reminiscing about when you were younger or about the past. So you may have people that come in that, like I said, family or friends or people that are close to you that may be stepping up and helping you in different ways. Sometimes this is about you guys maybe thinking about moving back to your hometown, So it's one of those things that maybe that's why you guys are thinking, you know what? My hometown is safe and secure and my family will be happy, and let's move back to the hometown. Now, it's not for everybody, so this could be something completely different about you guys just thinking about years ago when you were growing up, how things were so different maybe, And once again, this could be about your children, about how, you want to make sure they're safe and they're happy and they're healthy and all of that. I'm going to take one more for that. Ten of Pentacles. That kind of confirms what I was just saying to a certain extent, you all. You know, you look at this card, first of all, it's Pentacles and it's a 10, so it can be financial gain. But not only that, this is a family that could be helping you financially. So I felt that way with these cards right here, with the woman holding a coin and the man holding a heart, almost like parents or grandparents, someone that loves you, helping you out. This kind of confirms it to a certain extent. I feel like that you guys may be inheriting something. Maybe that's why you're moving back to your hometown, in a safer location or area. But you guys could also be, this could be someone helping you buy a home or helping you financially move or something like that. So I just feel like you are going to be getting help from someone that loves you very much and someone that has your best interest at heart. And for some of you all, it's not always your family. It could be financial gain from a job. You guys may be switching jobs, so financially you may be getting more money financially that way. If you move to a different location, you may get lower rent or lower house payments, and you could be saving money that way. So therefore, you're feeling like you make more money. With this Nine of Pentacles here, I feel like this is you guys feeling hold on a minute, let me think of how I'm trying to say this. Bless my heart, I can't think straight today. I don't know why. It's you guys feeling good about your finances, and you've done it yourself, right? You're self-secure with your finances. So I feel like that you guys may be able to, maybe you work from home, for instance, and if you move to a different location, you're going to be paying a lot more money. Maybe. But on the other hand, I believe you're going to be getting financially rewarded in different ways. So if you look at it all again, we have celebration because you guys are wanting to take on a new journey, and financially it's going to pay. You've got your safety, your health, your security, and things like that here, possibly financial too. But then you've got this fresh start. You've got this financial gain here. All you need to do is be patient and look for the things that you're looking for. Homes, jobs, bank loans, schoolings, colleges maybe. I mean, it can go in a lot of different directions. Maybe you're wanting, waiting for a passport. Maybe you're waiting for different things like that. But your ships are coming in. And in order for them to come in, you're going to have to put something out there into the universe to wait for the answer, or to wait for the acknowledgement that you're looking for. And I do believe you're going to be getting help from people that love you in one way or another, whether it's a romantic love or whether it's a family love. I believe financially this is going to help you guys more than you know. But every once in a while you've got to realize it's divine timing that's coming in, that's going to things have to fall into place in order for you to snag it, right? So just remember that. If things don't happen fast enough, it may just be divine timing, you all. This is a great reading, Pisces. I hope you guys have enjoyed it today. Please keep in mind that if this does not resonate right at this moment, it may in the very near future. Sometimes it's right around the corner, and sometimes it's a little later on. Take care, you guys. I'll see you soon.